Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. If this is your first time here, welcome. I appreciate you coming and watching me, and hopefully you will learn some good information. Today's video, I'm going to show you what's sold on eBay, as well as I have some wholesale orders going out. I have some Poshmark sales, Mercari sales, and Facebook Marketplace. All in all, it is over $1,000. There are some great items you can keep a lookout for, so let's take a look. All right, guys, so these are going to be in no particular order because I pulled them all together, so they are kind of all mixed. I'm going to start with the biggest sale that we had of the weekend. Today is Monday, which normally is our biggest shipping day of the week. And the first one I actually didn't label, and luckily I looked on my shipping table for something else and it was there. So if you've been watching me any length of time, you know that I mark my items up intentionally just because I run a continuous sale. So I price my items up about 30%, and then I will run a 40 to 50% off sale, which essentially is 10 to 20% off. And that 10 to 20% off is off what the average of items like what I have are listed for. So if something is listed for $100, then I would price mine at 100, but then I would put it on sale for 90 or $80. So it's going to be 10 to 20% cheaper. So this item is signed, but it's not anybody I could find, and really reminds me of Bauer's pottery, the way that it is made. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece with the purple and the green, which Bauer pottery does a lot, and that's one of my favorite pottery makers. But this one is signed, I don't know if I can get it where you guys can see it. It's signed Glenn 91. So this is probably a studio art pottery piece, and the reason I mentioned my sale is this piece here was listed at $100 because I wanted it to cost about $50 when I had my 50% off sale on. I run my sales Monday through Friday, and then I start them again Friday morning through Monday morning. So today's Monday morning. My sale had gone off. I had not yet got up to restart it. That piece sold for $99 plus shipping. The buyer is at $124.03. There was no competition or no exact items like that, so the actual value was kind of up in the air, and I thought $50 was a fair price, but I'm not going to argue with $100. So again, the buyer is $124 all in on that. Up next, I am going to show you my one Poshmark sale going out. This is actually a bundle. It is 3 pieces. The first is this Talbot shirt, and I will show you guys the label. I would not pick these up if I was out sourcing. Oh, sorry, it's White House Black Market. I wouldn't pick these up sourcing, but I bought totes full of clothes from an online auction. I am less than 50 cents into each. This shirt sold for 10. This jacket is very gaudy is the word I can think of. Very over the top. It is a size 4, and it has got this beautiful beadwork, but like I said, to me this is very over the top. It's got the like 80s shoulder pads in it, and it's got very beautiful beadwork. I got this at a thrift store for $1. It was on a, or maybe even 50 cents. It was on a 50 cent or dollar rack. This one sold for $33 on Poshmark. So that one was a great sale, and the brand of this is Papel Boutique. I'll show you again, because some of these do sell for good money, but for $1, worth it. Up next is a Mercari sale. So these are some cotton placemats or napkins. One side is floral, the other side is striped, and these were from the same auction of the bin clothing buy, but these were in the linen closet lot. I bought the whole linen closet. Pennies into these. This sold for $9 plus shipping only. So that is another Mercari sale, and actually I'll show you 2 more Mercari sales. Both of these happen within an hour of my mom cross posting them. She comes Monday, Tuesday, Friday to cross post. So I paid $1 for this Big Bertha Warbird golf head cover is a number 3. And this one sold for $9 plus shipping on Mercari in less than an hour. So pretty fast. We'll make about a $7 profit on that. Then this also sold within an hour of my mom cross-posting it. This is a very pretty Paragon Teacup. There is your marking. Some of the Paragon teacups do sell for a lot of money. This one was not a high one. This one was $14 plus shipping for the teacup and the saucer, but it sold in less than an hour after my mom put it up on Mercari. So this teacup, and you can see all those, I just posted them actually on eBay as well. And I got all of those from an online shop, Goodwill lot. I have not been getting much from there, but I have bought a few lots over the past few months, and that was one of them. I got 10 teacups, I want to say for $40 to $50. So I was about $5 in, and that'll be about an $8 profit on that. I want to take the time now to say thank you to a few people. I have added the Buy Me a Coffee link in my descriptions at the urging of Kayla, the homeschooling picker, who is the first person who bought me a coffee. And I want to say thank you. So Kayla, thank you so much. And then Julian, the bearded thrift machine, who is my co-host on Tuesday nights, also bought me a coffee. And then I also got one from Paul thanking me for all of my knowledge. So Paul, I really appreciate buying me a coffee. I like coffee. Next on eBay, I got this a while ago. This is a Orbit hose faucet timer. This is something very typical you would get if you got a Lowe's or Home Depot pallet return, and that is where this came from. Not from me getting one, but from Pepper. They were not selling good for her locally, so I traded her some stuff that was not selling good for me online. She is a good friend of mine. We have a great relationship, trading stuff all the time. I will trade her stuff that's not selling well online. She will sell me or trade me stuff that is not selling well in person. So Pepper only sells in person. I am 99% online, so it works out well. So this, I have maybe $3 in value traded into Pepper, sold for $34.99 plus shipping. The buyer was $67.99, all in on that. Up next, and I am going to have to refund this buyer. I'm not sure whether something happened with eBay's inventory, which I have noticed a few times with some of my multi-quantity items. So they ordered 7 pairs. I only have 3. These are Breezy's panties, and they actually were trying to buy all of the large I had left in stock, and the only large I had left in stock were 3 pairs of black. So what I am going to do for them is I am going to ship the 3 out. I will probably ship the 3 out for free to them, and then I will issue them a refund for the cost of shipping, as well as the 4 pairs that I did not have. Unfortunately, sometimes that stuff happens, and we just have to take responsibility for it, offer a refund, and apologize to our customer. Up next, and I feel like you've seen this before, saw one just like it, but not this one. This is a really cool mid-century modern canister. You can see it's got like the greenish black showing through in a leaf print. This one was marked Italy. Let me turn it around for you. So it is marked Italy, but I don't know who made this. Sometimes you cannot figure it out, and I searched and searched and was not able to figure that out. Paid $5 for that at a little local thrift store. It did take about 6 months to sell. It sold for $33 plus shipping. The buyer was $48.55 all in, so we're about a $22 profit on that. The other one was a little larger and sold for close to $50, and I paid $5 for that one as well. Next, and this is a really cool piece of art, and this is like this naked woman on a plate. This is redware. This is terracotta. It is signed. I could not, again, make out the maker's mark, unfortunately. And I got this in a bathroom lot. I think somebody, it was like the $1 Million Beach Estate auction I got from. So this was like laying on their counter with like little trinkets and doodads in it. And I paid less than a couple dollars for that. It sold for $30 plus shipping. The buyer's $45.61 all in. It did take close to 8 months. So it takes a while sometimes to find the right buyer for unique pieces. But to me, it is worth it. Next, these are some Falstaff Yorktown plates. These are 7-inch. I put Castle Mark So some of the false scrap has the little castle there, some of it doesn't. I think it helps to put it if it does have it. These 4 sold for $26 plus shipping. The buyer's $43.25, all in on up next. And I put a lot of stuff on auction and it did not go as I planned. Because I start at the lowest I'm willing to take, and I guess people didn't want to bid what I was willing to take. So this is the only item that sold. This is a teapot. It was in one of my last auction pickups. I only have a few dollars in, not much. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The buyer is $40.69 all in, and it is marked silver on copper. You can't really see it on this one, but this was the same maker as the other one was. I had 2 of them. The other one did not get bids, and this one sold for the $20. Up next, and sometimes I even surprise myself. This is one of the items that I did. This is just a little bread plate. It does have the gold moirage. I don't know how you say that. This is a beautiful octagon little bread plate. It is not marked, so I put Nippon ? This does look like a lot of Nippon pieces that I've sold. And this one sold for $30 plus shipping. The buyer's $39.89 all in. $40 for one little tiny plate. And it is an unmarked plate. So it does not have to be marked. So I just put hand painted hexagon cobalt blue. That is a dark blue on the edge there. And gold moirage, and it sold in less than a month, so not too bad. Up next, these are 2 Bavarian rose plates. This edge here is called reticulated. It's almost like a lattice cutout. It's really cute. These are marked, and they are marked Bavaria, Germany, Dresden, Schumann, and these 2 sold for $21 plus shipping. The buyer's $33.78 all in on those. So pretty. These did take about 6 months to sell though. Up next, this is an upside down pineapple cake. This is a silver. This is Godiva silver. You can see there, Art Company. And this one I listed as a candy dish or catch-all tray. I paid $1 for this at the local flea market, and it sold in about 2 months for $18.90 plus shipping. The buyer's $32.40 all in. The funny thing with this is somebody kept lowballing me on it, and I just didn't. They were offering me $13. I had it at $20. I did not want to go that low. And then somebody else, right after I had declined their offer, offered me $18.90, and I accepted. Up next, this is a vintage Relpo, and I probably showed this before. The buyer didn't answer me because it has like a chip, but it looks like the chip was done in production, not after the fact. And this buyer, the first buyer, seemed a little picky to me, so I was waiting for them to confirm that they still wanted this. They ended up confirming after I canceled the order, so I just relisted it. It sold for $13 plus shipping. The buyer's $29.27 all in on that. This has been sitting on our desk holding some Pokemon cards, so we're gonna have to take those out. Next, I will show you, and as I've been going through stuff, moving it outside to the shed, I have been posting some stuff to my members only, which is just everybody from the $1.99 level up. And one of those items was these 2 trays of spinner rings, which are really cool. They actually have like the heartbeat on them. And then there's another box of them here. And the middle spins, I've had a spinner ring. They're great. Like if you get nervous, you can just spin them. Anyways, I sold these 2 boxes. It is almost 70 rings to Miss Anita. So I do appreciate your purchase. And you guys can look for a lot more lots posted to the members only first. If they do not sell, I will put them on my big cartel where they are available to everyone. But I do like to give my channel members a chance first to get them. And then I also sold this stack of vintage. These are vintage tea towels. And I actually messaged Renee, who is RL Vintage Treasures, because she made me one of these tea towels with the nurse clipper embroidered on it. So I know she uses them. I got this whole stack and a lot of linen that I bought. And I just told her to give me a price, whatever she wanted to pay. She offered me $15 and I said sold. So these will be going out to Miss Renee today. Is this vintage Kahala, which Kahala, let me put this up there to make sure you guys can see it, is a great brand of Hawaiian shirts. They sell very well. This one I got got for a few dollars, and it sold for $25 free shipping. You ask why I do free shipping. Most of the Hawaiian shirts have free shipping. So on probably 75% of mine, I did free shipping. They will be under £1. I know they will be first class, so I won't be paying more than $5 to ship them out. So I kind of can calculate that in with my price. So this one sold for $25 free shipping, and we'll make about a $15 profit on it. It did take about 7 months to sell. Up next, and a lot of you watching this now helped me to identify this. This, I think we decided, is a vintage trivet. It's got beautiful little flowers on the edge and crazing because it is so old. It is not marked, and this piece sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer's $26.38 all in on that. I don't know if I want to put this on. Kind of funky. My head. How is my head bigger than some guy's head? Hold on. Okay. So this is an Alaska Bush Pilot hat. It is leather, and this hat I got for a few dollars in an online Alaska auction. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $26.21 all in on this hat. So unique hats like the Alaska Bush Pilot sell really well. I pick up almost any hat I can find for $1 as long as it's in decent shape. This one's in decent shape. It just has some weird smell to it, but that'll be about a $15 profit. Next are some Levi's jeans. These are Levi's 505 straight leg, and they are size 10. There's your tag on the back. I got these for $1 at my little local thrift store Dollar Jean Bin. They sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The buyer's $24.73 all in. I will tell you with these, somebody asked me to measure the inseam. I was working. I told them when I had time, I would get that to them, and somebody else bought it before I got to measure it. This is an Adidas Truffle Oil. It is like worn. It is faded. I think it looks pretty cool. It sold for $17 plus shipping. The buyer's $23.62 all in. We did sell this before and it came back because of the cracking there, but the whole shirt is kind of cracked. So I'm not really sure why they were so upset about that, but it sold again for $17 plus shipping. Buyer's $23.62 all in, and I paid $1 for this at the flea market, so about a $15 profit on it. I will show you one of my Facebook sales. This is another one that sold within an hour of mom listing. The funny thing about this, it does have some stains there. If you ask Richard, who might be in the chat when we are watching this, I don't like to clean anything. I don't have time. I would rather list it. It is how it is. I'll give them a little discount, and it has those stains that might or might not come off. A buyer on eBay told me I needed to wash it and let them know if the stains would come off. I told them the same thing I told the jean people, that when I had time, I would get to it, and it sold on Facebook before I had time to wash it. So it's going out as is for $25 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace, and I am less than $5 in on this on my last auction pickup. There are 4 of these books. There are some more Mark Twain books. These were in the same lot as the other Mark Twain books that went out. They are from the early 1900s. They are Collier. They are super light. These sold on Facebook for $22 plus shipping. So we will make about a $15 profit on those. And then the last thing on Facebook was a scarf. We haven't sold scarves in a while because I haven't listed any scarves in a while, but this one sold for $17 plus shipping on Facebook. We are less than $1 in, and it's about a $15 profit on that. Up next, there were 5 bags of these. I got them for $1 each at my local thrift store. They sold for $12 plus shipping, so not much profit, only about $5. I thought they would be worth a little more. The buyer's $22.26 all in, and we'll just make the $5. Up next, this is a Swarovski piece, but it is not like the ones you're used to seeing me sell. It is just a endangered wildlife. This is like one of the display pieces that people put with the bigger pieces that are worth all the money. This I got in an auction when I got all my Swarovski pieces. I paid $10. I paid too much. It sold for $15. We will probably close to break even on that, but I'm glad it's gone. Up next is this Southwestern handkerchief. It is vintage. It was made in the USA. You can see, right there, 100, or not 100% cotton. It's 50% poly, 50% cotton, made in the USA. I did put Southwestern, Native American, purple and pink, and it sold for $13 plus shipping. The buyer's $17.91 all in, and I paid $1 for that. So that'll be about a $10 profit. Next item we are going to see together if they come off. So sold these salt and pepper shakers. This another person sent me a question. I told them I would get back to them when I could. They want to know if the caps would come off. If the caps don't come off, they don't want them. So there's cap number 1 coming off. It does have some corrosion in there. There's cap number 2. So we will go ahead and send them out. They said as long as the caps come off, they wanted them. I'm less than $1 in. They sold for $8 plus shipping. The buyer's $16.74 all in. Something that does annoy me though, instead of waiting for me to answer about this, they bought it and said that I better refund them if the caps didn't come off. Don't purchase until I answer your question. That is kind of frustrating because I have them listed as is, and if the tops didn't come off, they didn't want them, and then it would be a pain in the butt to refund their money. Up next, this is the last of my nail polish that is julep. This one is a like clear pink coat. This one sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer's $15.78 all in. We'll make about a $5 profit on those. Then next, as I'm going through this stuff, some people I know sell certain things and have knowledge. I bought a big old bag of vintage like 60s and 70s Barbie clothes. Some of these outfits sell for $150 or more. Brandy, who is my reseller treasure, was helping me identify these when I bought them a few months ago. I right now do not have the time to look through them, so I actually wrote Brandy, asked her if she would like to purchase them. I paid $50 for the Barbie lot a few months ago. I offered them to her for the same price I paid. She took me up, so we are getting these out to Brandy today. Next, this is a vintage Napa auto part shirt. We paid less than $1/4 for this. It sold for $8.77 plus shipping. The buyer's $15.23 all in. So vintage work shirts or any work shirts really will typically sell mostly only like around $10 range, but if you can get them for 50 cents or $1, it's still a good profit. Next, this is a little tapestry. It says faith, hope, and love. Very cute. Just it has the wooden dowel to hang it from there, and I've got this in a lot. I had pennies, and it did have the brand there, which was Home Interiors. This one sold for $7 plus shipping. The buyer's $13 all in on that. There's your little hanging thing. Then we sold some more paintbrushes for $6.99 plus shipping. We are all in the profit on these, so about a $5 profit. I sold some vintage Yahtzee cups. These are in a game lot. Listed them because I figured why not. The 2 sold for $5 plus shipping. The buyer's $11.34 all in. Sometimes if you have it, you might as well list it, and $5. Here's another low. But this adds up. I've sold a lot of these vintage patches. These sold for $6.75 free shipping, but those are going to go at about $3, and we will make about a $3 profit. It takes 2 seconds to list and ship. Then we sold these daffodils. This is just a cross-stitch pattern. You can see there a counted pattern. This one sold for $3.99 plus shipping. Again, really easy front back. I don't take a picture of the inside, and we make a couple bucks on it, but those couple bucks add up. So again, we have $893 going out on eBay, about $40 going out on Mercari, $35 going out on Poshmark, as well as Facebook Marketplace in our wholesale order. I appreciate you guys watching. Do not forget, we will be live on Saturday for a sourcing live. So if you're in the sourcing membership, don't forget that. And then I will see all my members on Monday for the members only sourcing live, Monday night at 8 p.m. Bye, guys. All right, guys. So this is a little update slash pre-shelf piece of this video. So don't climb too high, please. So all of these white banker boxes are unlisted inventory. And then here on the bottom, you see my pretty banker's box, which is what will be all on these, that one, and that one. Those just came in today, so those will all have the pretty ones. I wanted them for all of these, but it's just not in the budget right now. Unfortunately, they're about twice as much as those. So over here, we also have unlisted inventory, which is what this half of the shed is for, and then the bulk items. So hopefully those will sell. Those are journals, and then the vent covers, more journals. So hopefully the journals will sell, making room for more banker's boxes. And then over here, I want to show you before the shelf comes in. So the shipping shelf will probably, because it is 12 feet long, so it'll probably go from here to there, and then it's 8 feet. What sucks is I wanted my desk to go here, but I'm not sure once this big L countertop that I bought at the auction goes in. So I might put me a desk here or here. Not really sure. And there also might be 4 feet here for a small desk. So I got to figure that out. But that is my little update. And then tomorrow, the big countertop will be coming in. I will be at work, but I've paid somebody to go pick it up from the auction site and bring it and cut it to put it in my shed. It is not going to fit into here in one piece, unfortunately. So yeah, soon you will see the shed with the shipping shelf.